Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to, what month are we on? July? It's July, right? Welcome to July's Laureate. Thank you so much for coming. It means a lot. I know there's quite a few people in the audience that are here just to enjoy a poetry night. So guys, I truly mean it. Thank you so much for coming just to enjoy a poetry night. So the poets really, really do appreciate it. Weird sort of situation tonight. We are sold out on reader tickets, but they haven't all arrived yet. A lot of them haven't all arrived yet. So we've got enough to get through the first 2.5 sets, and hopefully as we go along, people will start coming in. Otherwise, we're just going to wing it. So a little bit of housekeeping. Yeah, I've forgotten which style it is, Dorian. Sorry, I thought it was a little bit. Whilst Dorian is walking up to the stage, a round of applause for Thameside Brewery for allowing us to have a conversation. They literally have just opened their doors for us to have a poetry night. So thank you so much for that, Thameside Brewery. A little bit of housekeeping. Most open mics have their little traditions. We are no different. So if any poet comes up here and says, oh, this is a new poem, a little bit of audience interaction with all the enthusiasm possible, we say or shout, ooh, shiny. So, quick test. Hello guys, I've got a new poem for you tonight. Ooh, there it is. You guys are always the best crowd because I never have to do that corny thing like, I can't hear you. So you've got it down to
over the deepest, darkest seas and in every cavernous well. I heard you breathe a sigh of relief that today was not that day. You cruel, conniving soul, with every tortured scream you hid behind your wall. How could you escape me? You will never be free. Well, I don't know. You tell me. How far up this hill before I'm set free? Chained to this boulder, I push and I heave. So many years older, when can I leave? I'm right here in my favorite place. I've been down in the dirt with blood on my face. With 5 whole miles just up ahead, I carry this rock right past the dead. Don't believe everything that you breathe. You were born from dust and seeds. Underneath you're just the same. You cling to life and what remains. Pushed and pulled by the fool's fall, by the gods so cruel, I was bound to fall. I look around, I'm looking around. Now all I can see is death and debris. Torn and frayed as Zeus's slave, I can't see a way I'll ever escape. I was born of hate and deceit. I walk this path on blistered feet. It blinds my eyes. Am I the enemy? I spent so much time in your shadow world. I got lost all the time inside your hell. Now I'm coming back for you and I won't back down. Forced to eat your shit right from the ground. You tormented me without knowing it. You said to me, yeah, get used to it. You burnt my skin off with an iron bar. You cracked my teeth, it was so hard. I was left like a corpse out in the street, bound and gagged both my hands and my feet. I prayed to the gods to stop this pain. I was beaten and stripped over and over and over again. The double that you know came to take your soul. With every pound of flesh, he will make you whole.
Just and right now, because that's what I wrote. So this is testing my guitar mind. I walk into a music store, I need to test the instruments on every floor. It means so much to meet my needs. I value this in my life indeed. The voice speaks within my head. Without it, I might as well be dead. If I don't try to find the right chord, then I will not get my reward. I put my fingers on the strings to ensure that it is my chosen thing. I move them up and down the fret to confirm I won't have any regrets. The first attempt, it sounds so tinny, it's such a pity it's also springy. The guitar's varnish is clear and shining, but within my heart I am pining. Another body made of wood, I'll attempt to tune, I'm sure I could. The timing's loose, I'm not enthralled. the lyrics of these acts don't sing at all. I am precise, I have good taste. My visit to this establishment is such a waste. I suddenly note a new instrument there. I hadn't spied before, I was unaware. I handle the board by the neck and attempt to make my final check. The voices in my head start to soar, my digits start to demand more. It seems I finally know the score. I play until my throat is sore. Because it delved into my being and the music produced is so freeing, the music within is enhanced as I take my final chance. My despair it is relieved. I honestly, truly believed that I had the makings of a song inside and now reflects my feelings of pride. And it is narrating the story of my life, how I lost and won a wife and all the romance in my brain and how I was dancing in the rain. But now what I feel is sunshine as I play this instrument of pine. I think it may not be the best, but it satisfies the feelings in my expanding chest. The strings, an extensive symphony that has a growing meaning to me. The chorus builds into a crescendo and keeps to a well-known tempo. And I am happy to impart with the cash as the instrument makes a splash in my pool of life, my survival, in a chapter of my arrival. Bizarrely, the same guy was having a conversation with me about he'd gone to a coffee shop and he wasn't happy that he complained that the coffee was cold, so he brought it back to the counter and they gave him another cup of coffee and it was the same temperature. So anyway, this is the poem that I wrote in response to what he said. So anyway, after a hard trip round the shops, it's time for me to make my stop. For a pick-me-up to see me on my way, and a caffeine shot will really make my day. I imagine I'll be seen by the local barista queen. Instead, the liquid that is served has the kettle's elements swerved. It must have been brewed by a polar bear, and you report you serve it like that everywhere. And I find it so surprising that the temperature of this mug isn't rising. Just serve me my coffee nice and hot. It's the only pleasure that I've got. I don't have time for dregs made from rain. Just give me the Joe to stimulate my brain. Whether the cup is paper or plastic, China or Delft would be fantastic. Throw that liquid down the drain as it goes against the grain to be served a drink that doesn't have a morsel of heat. The coffee equivalent of steak tartare or frozen meat. I expected to receive some joy, not to be angry or annoyed. I don't want cappuccino or any other beano. Just a proper cup of coffee is what I want. Just open the jar this very instant. Or dilute a double espresso, add some milk to an Americano. Steam and froth, it is obscene. Chocolate powder's not my scene. Flavoured syrups in abundance. Come on now, I've given you a chance. Cream or many forms of milk. Nuts or soya, smooth as silk. As for Frappuccino ice, I don't want it, it's not nice. If all else fails to pass, I'll just get up off my arse and make my way home as I care and enjoy some tea in my own comfy chair and put the kettle on instead and put in a bag of breakfast blend.
Okay, Norman everyone, thank you.
First of all, I just want to thank Adam for letting me go on the bill for the third time. Woo! Right, so my first poem I did about a couple of years ago. It was when I was on holiday in Devon, and I was on this beach and I thought of recording it for a YouTube video. But first of all these people were getting in the way and I almost got dive bombed by a seagull. Anyway, so I moved on to this other beach and I managed to record it. So this is called Love Is. Love is not traditional, but it can be unconditional. Love can heal. Love is stronger than steel. Love doesn't start a war, it just keeps on giving more and more. Love is yearning, like a wheel it keeps on turning. Love is a heart that keeps beating every day. Love is forgiving because hatred at bay. Love overcomes It can make you soar high in the sky, like an eagle up above. God is love. Well, the second one, originally it was intended to be a rap song, which I did in the end under the name of MC Stormin. And so this is called Till You Know Jesus. Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I good? Am I bad? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I weak? Am I strong? It doesn't really matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. It doesn't really matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. Am I a daughter? Am I a son? Do I fight or should I run? Do I steal or do I beg? Tell me what came first, the chicken or the egg? It doesn't really matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. It doesn't matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. Do I buy? Should I sell? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Do I hate? Can I love? Tell me, do I wiggle like a worm or soar like a dove? It doesn't really matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. It doesn't really matter until you know Jesus. He's the only one who can ever please us. Whatever, who, or what you are, God can use you wherever. Before I go on to the last one, I just want to say all these poems and other things are on my YouTube channel. Just go to Norman J. Miller and you'll find a lot there. So, and if you do, please subscribe. Woo! My last one, I only wrote it, I guess a month ago, and it's actually dedicated to my girlfriend, and it's called Ode to Jenny. Oh, my darling Jenny, you're such one of many. I just love it when you speak. You're just so unique. I really enjoy it when we go out on our day trips, and then when we get home to kiss your luscious lips. Your eyes sparkle like the first evening star. How I admire you, near and far. You are so much more than any penny. Oh, my darling Jenny. Thank you.